Today I'm going to talk about the betrayal. Many times we say that the betrayal is not good. We have a friends, we don't have to betray them. But have you ever thought about that every day you betray yourself? The moment you wake up, you have some of your goals that this day is a better day and you're going to do a lot of things and you should make it a productive day. This is something that you think about and ask to yourself that how I can bring my good part, my good self in front of everyone. Also, the struggle that I had yesterday, I try to make it reduced or removed from my life. And in fact, that I need to create something different so that whatever struggle that I am having or I am doing will be removed from my future self, and that is the promise that we keep with ourselves when we wake up. The moment we wake up, we one thing that we do that generally we are not supposed to do is to check our Instagram, social media, and the all the unnecessary stuff. With the help of that, what we do is the motivation that we had will totally fade away, and we start adding the garbage in our mind, and suddenly everything looks like okay, and you feel like that you have a lot of time. It's just a 5 or 10 minutes that you're watching Instagram reels and seeing the lifestyle of other people, because they have already mentioned their highlights that where they went yesterday with their girlfriend boyfriend, and they will show their rosy pictures. And finally what will eventually will happen that you will realize that something is not at all good, why your life is struggling, and the pressure that you are building is virtual by yourself. Nobody has given you anything, nobody has said you anything. By just watching someone's other pictures, you are creating a lot of thoughts in your head, and later on what will eventually will happen that you will lost on those thoughts. You will start blaming yourself that everything that is happening is fault of you, and why the god will always not being kind with you. The problem is not with the god will not being kind, the universe is not kind with you. The problem is that you are not able to control your mind, because you wake up as a loser and you are not able to do anything in your life. Even if somebody give you a Ferrari with a full tank of fuel, then even you will not able to drive it to the place, because you will say the destination is too far away. And that is the one of the common thought that everyone can understand, and they need to totally understand that why this is happening and why the people are facing a lot of trouble now. We already have a lot of ability, the ability, but not everything is our control. Some things are out of control. Your health is out of your control, your body is your out of control, your girlfriend is out of your control, your wife, children, everyone. You cannot control anyone, but one thing that you can control is your mind. Your mind is something that is going to give you a lot of positive energy, a lot of negative energy. It's up to you that what kind of energy you want to extract from it. Let's say you wanted to attract a negative energy, then it's okay, you will start thinking a lot of things that are not at all went good in your life, and you start blaming situations. You will start blaming people that because of them those negative situations came to your life. But what about right now? Right now still you are not feeling well, because the situation came because of you, because you are totally lost on the thoughts that nobody else is working on, nobody else is seeing. And that is the one of the biggest challenge that you are working on. I believe that what you need to do is you need to create a style, a lifestyle, a journey where you wanted to have a better lifestyle, a better person, a better thought process. And if you have a thing, that is the one thing that you have to keep in your mind, is that always be accountable and always be humble to yourself, but not too humble that you will start losing grip on everything. You have to be disciplined, and I am saying that if you start losing grip in it, you always uh, pushes the things to the next day or upcoming day you are going to perform those tasks. I believe that you are not on the right track, which means that somebody who is not procrastinating, somebody who is working really hard unlike you, is going to take all those benefits that you are leaving for the next stage. You are competing not only with yourself, you are competing with millions of people who are having the same kind of dream, who wanted the same kind of car, who wanted the same girl, and everything. The people are competing with each other. Now it's up to you whether you want to leave it, whether you want to leave it for next day, or you want to get it right now. Let's say that you wanted to get it right now. That what you have to do is you have to put your focus, you have to put your energy, hard work, competent, and everything. Convert your knowledge into actions, your wisdom into action. If you are accumulating a lot of knowledge, reading a lot of fancier book and finance and everything, but if you're not converting into the knowledge or actions, then obviously there is no point of reading books and wasting your time. If you ask me how I do, I am also like you. I am also being bound to with a lot of anxiety, stress, and you name it, everything I have. But the one thing that I have is that I'm very resilient, which means that whenever I have time, whenever I get back from those negative thoughts, I again go back and start working on the things that I left behind. Because it doesn't matter that if you are starting from right now, and it's matter that when you have started and how much effort that you are putting. The moment you realize that you have wasted so much of your time, and that realization will create a sense of a dopamine and the sense of a regret together. If you keep on regretting, then you are not able to achieve anything. The moment you will start working on the things that are required right now, then those things can give you a best impact or the best effort. Finally, the one thing that I noted is that the life is not a kind of a not give you the way where there are full of roses. It will give you the thorns. It will give you a kind of a hard way. But if you are consistent, if you are disciplined enough, that no hard way will become impossible to reach. Everything that you wanted to have is to create a path for yourself, work really hard, and finally understand that how you're going to fix the things up. The life and the situations are two important things, and what you need to do is you need to improve everything, because everything is correlated to each other. And once you know what the correlation between things, how the things works, and what things impact you and what are the things are not impacting you, make a list, make a strategize your life. Many people in their life, they don't know what color of clothes they need to wear next day, and are you expecting from them that they are going to plan their entire life? They are fucking losers, and those losers are not able to do anything in their life. Now, if you have understand or created a new thought in your mind that how you can organize your day, the productivity is one of the best thing in the humankind. Why Indians are far more behind? Because there is nothing the productivity terminology here in India, and people will just say that everything is available in our ancient thing. But the productivity timings and the punch, and how to create a different version of yourself and how to be a best of the best version of yourself is uh, not listen everywhere. These are the concept came from the Rome. I believe that I have before that I read one more book where I have got to know about that how things work. Now it's been almost 8.5 minutes. I was speaking about the topic, the randomly spoken one, because sometimes random speaking also play a critical role in our day-to-day conversation. It gives us the confidence that what to say, what not to say. Having said that, what is happening, what not is happening, it's fine. But I believe that this 20 minutes of practice that I have done today is going to give me a little bit boost of the confidence, instead of not practicing a single statement. Now, let's imagine that if you get an encounter to any English speaker and you are also able to speak a better English, then the sound, the imagination, or the feelings that you're going to get is far more enjoyable. And that is what I have noticed every single day. Every single day I practice alone. I practice with with the help of the YouTube, or practice with uh, some of the other AI tools, and that are going to give me the extra edge at every time, because I am always ready to go weapon, and the weapon that I have created for myself. And one thing that I have noticed is that I wanted to become so much fluent in English that nobody else ever seen in their life. And finally I started developing my skill set on those things.